Hi folks, Tim Ritter coming at you from the Landers Theater in downtown Springfield. This is a beautiful old theater. If you haven't been here before, dates back to the early 1900s, about a 700 seat capacity, I believe it is. Right now they're doing Nonsense is the show that they're doing. But I'm on stage. Wanted to show you this place. It relates back to a previous video that I posted about the new Ozark Jubilee that was a show back in the 1970s that was being held at the old Crossroads Auditorium in Nixa. And about, in the mid to late 1970s, about 1976, 1977 time frame, the Crossroads Auditorium was bought by a businessman in town by the name of Tommy Thompson, and he had made some changes. I don't know what all was going on with that at the time. I was in about 6th grade when this happened, and he hired me to be an usher for a little while, wore a suit and showed people to a seat if they actually wanted me to do that. But anyway, eventually the show left Crossroads Auditorium, and they came here to the Landers Theater. And it didn't last very long. It was kind of at the end of its run. I think really a lot of the problem was they had the same bands over and over again. And of those bands, my dad had a band, and of course Mom was his backup singer, and by that time my brother Doug was playing drums for him. And so anyway, there's kind of a family band kind of thing, but they did every single show, and you know how that goes. If you got the same people all the time, then the crowds start to drop off, and that's exactly what was going on. So anyway, they got to here, and only about the first, 4 or 5 rows would have people in it, and then the rest of the theater would be empty. So it wasn't going to last here for very long. But anyway, they did do the show from here, and so it's kind of interesting. It's an all but forgotten show that went on in the 1970s. This was at a time where Springfield was wishing that it could kind of recapture the magic that was going on when they had the Ozark Jubilee in the 1950s and early 60s. Which was broadcast live from another theater that no longer exists here in town. But anyway, they were trying to do that show. It wasn't broadcast over radio or television or anything like that, although some of the KTTS radio disc jockeys were actually involved. They were MCs for the show, and at that time the KTTS radio station was just about a block away in the old University Club building. So anyway, just wanted to bring you here and show you this. I've got a couple of stories to share about it, which I'll put in a different video. This one's getting kind of long, but wanted to show you this amazing, gorgeous place, and the fact that as a little 12-year-old 6th grader that was bouncing off the walls, this was a pretty neat place to visit. So I'll share some more about that with you in the very near future. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in, and talk to you again soon. Thanks.